as we get into shuffling, let's take a look at next week's candies. Our first option will be Gushers, then High Chew Infusions, Sour Patch Kids Blue Raspberry, and Lifesavers Gummies Sour. Alright, cast your vote and let's see who the winner will be. Honestly, all of you surprised me with the Albanese World's Best. I think I have a good idea this time, but I think I have probably less than 50-50 luck with what all of you pick. So with that being said, let's cut the deck one more time and deal out our first game and get into some gummy bears. I probably should have opened the gummy bears first, but whatever, we'll be good. And here we go. Oh, isn't that satisfying? It's a nice tear. And that is a very fruit punch smelling bag of gummy bears. So we have, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 flavors. Bing cherry, white peach, strawberry, Concord grape, oh my gosh, they have banana, mandarin orange, watermelon, honey crisp apple, red raspberry, and blueberry. Excellent flavors. Let's find a banana and get this underway. That is a very subtle banana. Kind of like a banana that's just before being ripe. No complaints there. What should we try next? Honestly, I probably won't remember the flavors, but they all sounded very good. So let's see what flavor we get next. But first, let's finish up our plays on the field. Double tens. And let's go for a darker reddish purple, I guess. Purple. That is very good. Third play. There's this distinct grape taste that Japanese candies have, and I personally love it. It's a little more personalized than a regular red grape. It pretty much amplifies the sweetness and the tartness nice combination of flavors. Wow, so far, so good. As we have a decent looking game with some worry as we receive our first fat stack of the night. And let's go for another gummy bear. A green one. Honestly, no clue what that's supposed to be. It has a little bit of an organic juice flavoring to it. So my best guess is a subtle watermelon with possibly a green grape. So not the best so far. But we are still alive in our first game, so let's see how much we can play and see if we can secure a win. So we need a pink 9 to keep ourselves alive. That will help though. And there is our pink 9 as we receive our second fat stack of the night. And just like that, we have also won our first game. Wow. Very good beginning here. So let's finish stacking these up. And first, let me actually get another gummy. Let's go for this yellow one. That's a banana. It kind of has a taste similar to a 7-Eleven Slurpee banana and pina colada. And I enjoy both of those. So far, these gummies are having a solid 8 out of 10 effort. But we've only had under a third of their flavors. Anyway, all of these spades in order: ace to king with the clubs, the hearts, followed by the diamonds. Time for a victory shuffle. Let's see how we did. So a little chunky in the beginning. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, ace, king, queen, jack. 10, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, ace. So pretty decent. Let's try an orange one while we shuffle up our deck this time around. That is very, very distinct. That is 100% a mandarin orange. And I actually have a question for you. Do you know why it's called a mandarin orange? I have no clue, so I didn't want to lead you on there. But that taste was 100% correct. then sometimes there's one piece that bursts, and it's so citrusy, so tart and sweet all at the same time, and it has a little bit of the peel taste on it as well. That is what that gummy bear did. That is probably the most accurate tasting gummy candy I've ever tasted. That one alone gets a 10 out of 10, my goodness. And I don't like those too much, but that just hit me in the school lunch nostalgia. Let's go for a red one now. I think that was cherry. It's not too distinct. Oh, there it is. It tastes like a Capri Sun cherry flavor. No wonder why it was so familiar. I've never had a Capri Sun in my lunch, or ever on my own besides after a baseball game or a soccer game. And I knew that made me think about the grass one way or the other, as that's the end of our second game. That's Solitaire for you. You have a pretty good win the game before, and then the next, absolutely nothing. As our double check shows, nowhere for any of these cards. So on to game number 3. Alright, they're still sitting at about an 8 out of 10. With 10 flavors, that's actually not too bad. Typically, the more flavors something has, they compensate for others not being as good. But these are good all around so far. And pretty spot on, as we had just a terrible loss right here. Let's forget that and wash it down with, let's see, that's green, a blue one. All right. Again, it tastes like a Capri Sun or those types of synthetic juices, I guess. It wasn't great. That one is probably a 6 on its own. But it's fitting. The one thing that I like and dislike at the same time about these gummies is their texture. Typically, I enjoy a softer gummy candy, which these are. But for the amount of flavor they have, I wish they had a bit more strength to them, somewhat like a Haribo, but instead, very soft, and you don't get a chance to enjoy the flavor too much. What the heck is this? Well, looks like we might have another very quick game, so let's try out what I assume to be a strawberry. We have it by its head. juicy taste. And they're all kind of starting to blend together with their flavoring. I'll give that one a 6 as well, as it looks like we're about to end the third game of the night so quickly. My goodness, Solitaire is such an unpredictable game, as there's nowhere for that 3, 4, 7, 8, 5, check, and lastly 6. Alright then. Let's see, I think we had a vibrant yellow before, so let's try going for a softer one and see what that one tastes like. As we had double aces, 4s, 9s, jacks, queens, 2s, and kings. Alright, let's try that light one right here. I swear if this is banana. I'm confused. I don't think we have 10 flavors. Let's check this, or fact check this, after we deal out this next game. Let's see just by counting how many colors we see. Orange, red, yellow, green, blue, that's 5. Pink is 6. And I don't see 7, 8, or 9. I don't know. Seems kinda suspicious. Alright, game number 4 starts with a 3. How many colors do you see? I'm still looking at them, and I just see the 6, maybe 7, if I'm really trying to make it happen. Decent start. Okay. So there they are, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Now if we separate them, there's a green, there is a dark red. If you want to make that happen, I think that might classify as a lighter red. Alright, this is much harder than I thought it'd be. Then there is a pinkish red. Yellow, so that's 5. Orange. Get out of here, you silly bear. And is that a different yellow? Yes, it is. It's like a peach-ish yellow. Where's the blue? I can't tell if that's blue or green. Oh yeah, that's blue. So 2, 4, 6, 8. What are we missing? A darker orange. No. And yes, we really are doing this right now. I don't see any other distinct colors. Oh, purple. Get over here. So 6, 8, 9. That orange is the same. No clue, but we have our answer. 9. Let's just enjoy it. So this game's not looking promising. So let's go for another gummy. Let's go for 2 this time. Oh my, I realized what happened. But besides that, I think all in all, they started strong, they got weaker. Didn't have too much variation. If you like soft gummies with a nice fruity taste, I'd say try them out. But besides that, I think a 7 out of 10's fine. Nothing too wow about it besides that orange. If you like mandarin oranges, that is your gummy right there. But everything else, it's more or less the same. A couple same notes throughout. And if we get a black king, we get ourselves a fat stack. Let me go for a couple oranges again. And there's our fat stack. It's actually crazy how spot on they are on that one, all throughout. I mean, if you're just a little bit curious about it, try them just for that one, and you'll see what I mean. I think this is our third play. And 9, 8. Okay, if what's about to happen, what I think's about to happen, this game's ridiculous. Time to stack. And I think it's about to happen. Good for us, because we have now earned our second win of the night. And make that make sense. First game, awesome. Second and third game, sad. Fourth game, pretty much a reflection of the first. Just polar opposites. But we'll take it. Let's do our second victory shuffle of the night, and then move on to our final game. So once again, all of these spades in order, ace to king, along with the clubs. Next, the hearts, followed by the diamonds. Let's do it. As we have a good start. Would you look at that? Half the deck done well. but the first part, very, very good. Alright, final game of the night. Let's try a little medley of 5 different ones and deal out our next one. That's weird. You'd think all of the flavors together might make a fruit punch, but they actually taste like a trolley gummy. Yeah, I think the weakest thing about these are their texture right now. It's kind of like eating a pasta with how soft it is. And that's a little bit of a no-go. You don't want to compare your gummies to pasta. It just feels weird. Alright, let's see how our final game wraps up for us. So 2 winners, 2 absolute losers, and 1 to be determined. And third play. Let's go the bigger stack. Just to do a little 50-50 mix-up as we get our second king and another jack. That's weird. That gummy gave me no enjoyment. It just kind of tasted like you were taking a pill. So I think that's a sign to stop with the gummies, so I hope you're fine with that. I just don't want to have them if I'm not going to enjoy them completely. So let's just wrap up our night and see where it takes us, as I think it might be over at the moment anyway. Or is it? Yeah, I think so. So for the final time of the night, nowhere for that 9, 3, 7, or 2. And this one was a weird one. We started off with a very good win, came back with 2 duds, then another great win, followed by somewhat of a cliffhanger. But no matter what, I hope you enjoyed. You know I did. It was fun. We are another step down. We're closer to our journey to 1,000, and with that being said, I hope you have yourself a relaxing remainder of your night. Many, many sweet dreams. And until we meet again, stay safe and eat your fruits and vegetables.